falls down incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Intercepted by the Dolphins. They'll take over first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Tua now on first down. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 3.
On play action, here's Tua. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on third down. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Braxton Berrios with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins continue to pull away here in this first half. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Hey, middle.
They go play action now. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only second and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Flush to his right. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Jackson going to change things up a bit. To throw is Jackson on first down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. Got a man, it's caught. Ravens touchdown. Odell Beckham as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And he is going to get in there for the 2 points to make this a 12-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Play action. Now Jackson. Looking deep here for Flowers. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Flowers. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Jackson now. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Throwing left side, it's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Durham Smythe, 36 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. And this is going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
The two-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score Dolphins 28, Ravens 11.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
There he goes, left side. Look at the big man rumble, and in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 71 yards. And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. A handoff running left is Mostert. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. And now they're in the hurry-up. Tua is going to change things up. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 21. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Mostert is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stop.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Durham Smythe, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Dolphins are able to widen their advantage. Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
Hey, come on, 2. Come on, 2. Come on, 2. Hey, 21, TA.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try and throw for it. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
That keeps the score. Dolphins 34, Ravens 19.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. On the return, Devin Duvernay. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. On third down, Jackson. That is caught. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. This time, Jackson will throw it. Open man is Duvernay. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
On second down, Jackson. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now after that sack, it's third and long for Jackson and the Ravens. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That one into the hands of Flowers. They'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's fourth down. An audible here to get a new look.
Middle.
Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's first and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Flowers, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens get a bit closer. So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a one-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
Tucker with the extra point as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. From midfield, here's Tua. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him down time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Over the dime look on defense. Two extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. They fake the handoff. Now Tua getting this out to the flat. Mostert. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. They'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Tua going to throw. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Here's Mostert. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
And the slot man goes in motion left. On 2nd down, Tua. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away. Tua, fast pass outside complete. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Here we go. A big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. This is 1st and 10. Jackson. Flushed out right. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Jackson, options out left. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. Here comes 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Now Jackson going to shift him around. Throwing. Jackson. Into the hands of Beckham. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn it into a big game.
And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Hey, report.
Jackson to throw. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Back to throw is Tua. Eluding the pressure right. That'll be caught by Hill. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. That one looks like he'll throw here. This one left side caught by Barrios. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Tagovailoa looking to throw it. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy. Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage. Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
And this is caught, and that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami.
Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2. Victory very likely now for the Dolphins as they take a knee here. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Report!
One last shot for Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season, but on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Baltimore, good night, everybody.